All right, so who's ready for the recap?
Who did it last time?
I think it was Aaron.
I don't have any inspiration on either characters.
I don't know.
Me. Um, no, no, I have two inspiration on Eldon, so if either of you want some inspiration, now's the time.
Miss Julie?
I'm fine for now. Go ahead.
What did we do last time? I'll tell you what we did last time.
Excellent.
Okay, hang on. Let me think about it. We went to. Oh no, yeah, we went back to
There's our
Zelenia.
apartment.
Yeah, we went. No, first before we did that, we went back to Zelenia. I believe so. Yes, we went back to Zelenia. We were called to a war council between Hera and a bunch of generals whom we knew, but apparently we knew them in the backstory. And we discussed many ways to dispatch with the Mortagon or something, because it's going to come. Yeah, it's going to come to Zelenia, and there ain't no stopping this thing in space. So we did. We talked about the various ways. We were presented with three options, so the generals gave us. The first one, for the record, was going to be small arms. Very ineffective, but an option nonetheless. The next option was tactical bombardment from the air.
Yeah,
Yeah, and then the others
like a fighter
was
jet kind of
yeah.
level. Yeah.
Well, and then of course
Excellent.
beyond that was just something short of glassing the damn thing, and of course, Anna had like the fourth option, which I believe on second thought that came before we went to Zelenia, where she was doing some scientific research and testing on asteroids and using portals from her book to teleport the gas from, I want to say, Torana. No. Yes.
No.
No. I don't know
Tarva.
my damn
The
plans.
one plan that we need to go on with
Tarva.
safety suits. Tarva. There we go.
Tarva, yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
she opened a
Jolly's planet.
portal from that opened a portal between the asteroid and Tarva. It was to let the gas come in because acid was the one thing we'd heard would actually do lasting damage to the Immortagon versus in the War
Yes.
Council they were saying that that the Scuda had reported that any of the damage that they did to it, one, it would heal, and then two, it would be more resistant to that damage when they tried to hit it again with the same kind of impact.
Bingo.
Yeah.
That being said, yep, so we formulate our plan. I'm pretty sure we kind of, for some reason or other, I think we just dispensed with the small arms option. Realistically, I'm like, what are those soldiers gonna do if they're not doing anything? Chill. Anyway, well, that's a problem for another session. Yeah, and we let the generals know that we're gonna have some company. No, it's hard to say help. We're gonna have some company in the form of Kershal, and we don't know if they're gonna help us because I guess Kershal's cool people. I guess they said they'll be there. Don't know if they're gonna help us, so we're gonna find that out. But like I said, it's gonna be a problem for another session. That being said, we decided to take the rest of our leave to go check off the rest of the bucket list, which was going to be on Zelenia. Duh, we're here. And that involved going to see the rest of the Hollowswift boys, who apparently were off-putting to the the rest of the party. Not in a bad way, mind you, but when you have characters such as Chad and Clay and how vibrant and lively and animated they are, Clay mostly, Norm is very odd.
Clay brings up the average.
He does. You have like Clay, who's like the very loud, obnoxious, wild one. Chad is the more strict, stern by the book, and then the other three are just all things betwixt. So we talk to them. Forgot the context of probably just introducing and just chilling and meeting.
Yeah, we had lunch and we kind of got to know each of them and just kind of
Yeah.
talked about like what we were all fighting for, and I think some things about like what we were hoping to do afterwards, and we were welcome back. And
Okay.
when any time, and we deduced that um while they all differed in personality, every single one of the Holoswift brothers were patriots to the end. Would fight to protect Selenia.
Indeed. So after we rendezvoused with the Holoswift Enclave, we went to. Well, I guess we raced, didn't we?
We did.
We raced,
It was
and
epic.
Eldon won sandwich recipes because apparently during that meeting we unlocked Clayton Holoswift lore, which he made some bomb ass sandwiches. He made apparently the rules declared he made the dank. So like now fucking Eldon, after some totally nondescript explanations of how to make a sandwich, Eldon, you now have also unlocked how to make the OG dank. And now we're flying to Osh's place to have the Last Supper. But we still
Waiting
haven't
for new
found out who are.
sandwiches.
Wait, oh yeah, Clay's sandwiches, of course. And then now we're flying back to Osh's place, the name of which escapes me at the current moment. That was your part to fill it in.
What?
I don't know what Osh's planet's called.
Oh, Rasan.
Rasan.
Thank you.
Yes, and no. And we're going to have the Last Supper in Rasan with all the people that we apparently see before us, invited. We still haven't figured out who Jesus was. There you have it. Last Supper.
Okay. Yeah, so you can have inspiration.
Probably will use it by the end of the session.
So also, just to make sure we're on the same page, anyone who's watching this, Aaron is not here today, so Anna will just be existing.
Yes.
In the background.
Hey, for once, it's not Corey's not here. Character growth.
I know.
And it's not Christmas, so I'm here.
Yay!
I think this is the first time actually that Aaron's like not been here and that we've actually had a session.
Really?
Wow.
Because there's been a few
Yeah.
times where like Aaron can't make it, but like something else is going on, so like we just don't do the session.
I mean, are you? Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure there are a few instances, unless you're talking about the first time he's not here and we're doing a main session, not a one shot.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I mean, he's been away, and we've done just one shots in those two.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway. Yeah. So, does anyone I know I asked this in the last session, but I'll ask it again anyway. Does anyone have any last minute things they want to do on Zelenia before heading off? Because this is sort of your last chance to kind of do anyone or talk to anyone, or I said do anyone. That's not what I meant. I mean that's up to you, I guess. But
So-
you get what I mean. Anything
Yes.
before heading off?
Yes.
But don't have anything.
Oh, yeah, I don't got none neither.
I think I'm good.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, Neria did say that that they were going to be picking up Zeska from Mendesha to head over to Rasan.
Oh, that's
So
right. Zeska, that was her name.
we were making a pit stop at the Mendesha.
Well,
Okay.
let's go.
Wait, is Kalavi getting himself there, or like what?
At this point, I'm presuming that everyone else is getting themselves there, except Shaira, who's with you right now. And then, well, Sudoku, Candela, Double Trouble and Asha are already there. But,
Yeah.
so, yeah. Okay. You know what? Why not? Let's do one thing on the way there.
The gauntlet.
No.
Again.
Let's. Oh, I'm so burpy right now.
Amazing.
Let's do Space Santa. One last chance for Space Santa.
Space Santa. Can I get another
Toss it on
lightsaber so I
for
can
wise
dual
and
wield?
smell like beef and cheese.
Okay, so your Space Santa has arrived.
Yay, Space Santa!
And I'll roll for Anna. You know what? I'm gonna roll for Shayra just in case something happens with her too. So, it's a D250.
A D250. Okay.
Each of us roll a
Wow.
D250?
Yes.
I'm just gonna roll 2 D50s because 250?
250.
Okay, yeah. Just gonna roll 2. 1 for Jade and 1 for Clay.
237. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, that's so fucking low. 49 and a 17.
Wow, that's really low.
And again, that's that's gonna be for Chad, Clay, respectively.
Okay. Again, low doesn't necessarily mean bad in this case, so
224.
because I took a bunch of like categories and just lined them up. So,
This is okay.
okay.
Cool.
So I'm gonna roll for you. This is gonna be for Anna. Oh wow, one away from Eldon. Okay, and this will be for Shayra. Okay.
We all get lightsabers.
Got the fucking Jedi Order over here. Okay.
Yes.
Let's just start at the top. So, well, top being the highest number, or the lowest number. So, Clay, 17.
What does Mr. Clayton Allswift get?
Oh, okay. This is simple.
I go.
Clay gets a +1 shield.
Oh,
So just
okay.
increase your AC by 1.
Holy shit, he's at 19.
Okay, that's simple.
Okay.
49 for Chad
Yeah, what's Mr. Chadwick get?
Wait, this is very interesting. Considering.
Does he get another lightsaber?
No!
Damn.
You actually got kind of close, though.
I got a light knife.
You rolled 4 away from the Sunblade again.
Fuck.
This is this is very awkward, actually, considering who else is in the room with you. You gained the Trident of Fish Command.
Maybe I can give it to Nereid. She can dual wield tridents.
Yeah, it's a magic trident. It's attacking wise, it's just a normal trident, but it has 3 charges, and you can expend a charge as an action to cast Dominate Beast on anything that has a swim speed.
Fuck.
So, Chad, if you want to give that to Nereid or swap whatever Nereid gets, that's up to you. We'll see.
We'll find out what she gets.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. Next up down the list is Shayera with 146. $146 is... Ooh. What is this? Oh. Okay. She got the Pearl of Power. You can use an action to speak its command word and regain 1 expended spell slot of 3rd level or lower. Once you use the pearl, it can't be used again until the next dawn. Okay. That's solid. Also, she can use it. You know what? I will mark that down on her thing. Oh god, I have so many windows open. Okay, there it is. Okay. Slot of third level or lower once per day. Okay. All right. So there's that. Next, we have Nereid 224. Wait a minute. Uh-oh. Wait, this might be really funny.
Mm-hmm.
Is this the thing? Oh my, okay. This is interesting. Uh, so Nereid, you get the Wand of Wonder. Um, if you want to know what that is, it's literally the exact same thing as Chad's random grenades. So basically, both of you got something for each other. Although Chad has like
Damn.
no real use for it because he already has the. I guess I don't know. If you, I guess maybe if you want to switch, I could flavor it that like Chad, I could just like give you more of them that you can use.
I mean, that's up to you.
Well, that's up to
That's up
you
to
if you want.
Nereid.
I guess that's up to you if you want to. Yeah, if Nereid wants to switch or if she wants to hold on to it, and have the use in the same way that Chad does.
But it's up to you, Nereid. I don't know what I do with the trident. I can come in. You're kind.
Okay, gonna ignore that. I mean, I'm probably gonna forget that I have the wand in the first place. So I might as well give it to you and all.
So just swap and pretend this never happened.
Yeah, I mean, not that this one's as good as my actual one, but
Or you can one in each hand, like Clay with his pistols. I think.
I'll give it. I'll take it that under consideration.
Very well then.
Oh,
Gonna go and toss the trident over.
well, this is interesting. Okay. Yeah. Wait. So, how many? I forgot. How many random grenades does Chad have?
I think he currently has 5 charges.
You know what? Give him 10. Fuck it. I don't care.
Okay. I'm gonna use it all on the battle. Just gonna spam the shit out of them.
Okay.
All 10 grenades. I heal the Immortagon.
Okay. So this is funny. Considering it's Ana and Eldon of what they both got. Wait, who's the 236? Was that Ana? Yeah. Okay. So Ana, both Ana and Eldon got potions of giant strength.
Cool.
So when you drink the potion, your strength score changes for 1 hour. And the strength score. Ana got the Cloud Giant potion, which means she can drink it and her strength becomes 27.
Jesus.
Eldon
Damn.
got the Storm Giant potion, which means if he drinks it, his strength becomes 29.
Ooh, okay.
So if
Yes,
Eldon needs to punch a
please.
bitch, there you go.
Or it's like, or another strength check, drink that, and then it's like probably break some big beastie's jaw.
Yeah, and it lasts for an hour too. And since it's the actual score itself, that means that it would affect like your saves and stuff too.
Awesome.
Okay. Someone hopefully can remember to tell Aaron about this.
Someone probably better do that. I probably won't remember.
I hopefully can remember. Here, I'll put it in his inventory. Hopefully you'll see it. Cloud Giant Strength. 27. Okay. Alright. Well, good. Those are all relatively simple. Didn't have to spend a long time describing a thing of what to do for that. Cool. Okay. Alright. So, you can get those and be on your way to Mendesha. Yeah, Mendesha. Picking up Zeska.
Cool. Thank you, Space Santa.
Thank you, Space Hunter.
Hooray! One last bit of happiness in this wretched future we are holding.
Well, at least we'll have a nice dinner before we die.
Yeah. Oh my god.
All right.
So
Yeah,
we
so we
land.
arrive on Mendesha. Anything exciting happen there?
Well, presumably someone's gonna call ahead to Zeska, tell her you're coming.
Yeah, Nereid will like send her a text being like, "Hey, we're gonna be at the spaceport in like a little bit, so wait for us there."
I think Clay's just gonna, if we're just gonna be there on layover, Clay's just gonna gun it to Rasan.
Okay.
Sandwiches?
Yeah, I can't let it get musty.
No, not at all. No one likes no musty sandwiches.
Yeah.
That's an image I didn't need.
Okay. Yeah. So, Zeska will just respond with like a thumbs up. Okay. And so you can approach, and you get ready to land, and you will see her, standing there waiting. Um, and next to her is actually like a big ass container, like a big ass crate.
Oh. Okay. Nereid will hop out of the ship and be like, "Sup?"
How's it going?
Not too bad, not too bad. A little world-ending terror here, a little, party there. About the same. What's with the box?
Figure I'll whip up some of my own stuff to bring along.
Jesus. All right. I mean, I'm not gonna say no to a bit of grub, so
Yeah. We know you, Dipper. We know you keep a good table.
One of y'all want to be a deer and help lift this up?
Eldon briefly eyes his potion. Is like, no, I should save it.
Nereid will go help her pick it up.
Cool.
All right.
Same
roll
with Jade. He's
Okay.
gonna help.
Athletics. Let's do it.
Okay, let's go. I'm afraid to roll.
Do it.
3, 2,
Athletics, you said?
Yes.
Or just strength?
Athletics.
3, 2, 1. Oh,
Okay. You lift it. You both lift it. It is even despite you, having, good strength, good form. It's still heavy as shit, but you do lift it. And carry it, and you can carry it in.
Okay. Just, with a bit of bitching and moaning. Racially crushing, like, motherfucker, holy shit, what did you put in this?
Lots of meat. Lots of drink. stuff
Enough
for
for an
everyone.
entire sector, army.
I love all of those things.
Don't know why I drink these things.
Better to have too much than not enough.
Fair enough.
Well, I suppose we should get going unless there's anything else you wanted to do. They're probably waiting for Rasan.
Well then, let's go. Never been myself.
So we get going.
Yes, we shall.
All right.
Ah,
So,
good.
yeah. So, you can head on the rest of the way there. Yeah, I'll just say you can remember, like, where Aja directed you to, and land on this sort of, upper kind of tree platform. And remember, you had to kind of climb down under the canopy and find this sort of big scale treehouse looking kind of thing. Community, whatever you want to call it. And um, as you kind of come down, okay. Who is anyone gonna carry Zeska's big crate again?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming Nereid and I were just gonna do
We're
that.
just gonna keep doing it.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You know what? Roll athletics again.
You both could double up on one at a time.
No,
Right.
no.
We're doing it. Oh,
What the fuck is this?
Oh, they're like, huh, that must be a big people thing. I never worry about like trying. If I can't carry it, then it's just oh well.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
carry it.
You're carried it down, managed it in, and you see Aja waiting for you, kind of in the first sort of main room slash building, whatever you want to call it. Ah, we are just about ready. Oh, and who is this?
Friend of ours. This is Zeska. She's cool. She's super cool. And she provided a whole bunch of extra food.
Oh, okay. Guess we'll probably have many leftovers, but that's fine. It's nice to meet you. Neska will give sort of a nod while looking around, just like, damn. Certainly got some kind of engineering for this place.
Mhm.
Okay. So, you all can. Aja will kind of lead you in. So it leads you through a couple more rooms until you get to sort of kind of a room that's been kind of cleared out for for the dinner. Mainly in the middle, there's now this kind of big long table for everyone to sit at, and basically everyone else, the people who you were here before, uh, are around, as well as uh Adora, Katra, Zane, and Kalabi, who hadn't been here before. So everyone's here. So, um, I guess in terms of where people want to sit, does anyone have any preferences for who sits next to who?
Nope.
None at all.
We'll see if Ganiella's game. He'll sit next to her.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking. I feel like Zeska would want to sit next to Nereid,
Yeah.
and I feel like Armala would also want to sit next to Nereid. So there's that. Let me just pull up. Let me just move everyone around here in a way that makes sense. Uh, mean,
I
obviously,
hope we don't break the floor with so much beef sitting on one end of the table.
Let's see. You two will go here. Probably Zane will sit next to Kendall on the other side. Also, turn the other way around. You look weird facing that way. Okay. I mean, Double Trouble and Sudoku obviously sitting together. Shire will be next to Chad.
Jade.
Kalavi will be next to Armola.
In a partridge in a pear tree.
Hmm. Hmm. Let's do this. I'm thinking. Okay, you know what? Here, put Eldon next to Clay. They seem to
Yeah.
got a vibe going on.
Huh.
Let's put Anna there, and I think Zeska's the only one who wouldn't know better to not sit next to Double Trouble, so that works.
Zeska, I think Zeska can handle Double Trouble.
That's also fair. Let's do this. Why not? Okay. Well, I'll rearrange people around. Okay.
Behold the Last Supper.
Hmm.
Someone needs to draw this.
Already sketching, my dude.
An artist rendition of the Last Supper on Valon tries.
Yeah.
Okay. Think this works. I'll swap people around here. Nope. Yup. And that's good enough. Except, wait, Kalabi, turn around. Okay. All right, this works. So, you take a seat. Aja will actually not sit down quite yet. So she's kind of up getting, is kind of talking to a few of the other Rasan that are around, getting a few things fully ready, and she'll kind of come up to everyone and say, that they'll be bringing out that the Rasan will be bringing out, or the Rasani will be bringing out um, several different courses for you all to have, basically, and also there's a cluster of them surrounding the giant box that Seska brought,
Hmm.
and I guess Aja will say first, what kind of drinks would everyone like?
Hmm.
Hmm. You know, if you have any juices made of any of that fruit that you guys harvest.
Well, of course, but what kind of flavors or countenances are you perhaps looking for? So I'm
Hmm.
thinking again in terms of like, how smashed you want to be and all that kind of stuff. Like, you don't need to come up with like a name. You can just describe kind of what you're looking for.
Myriad wants to be fairly smashed. Not like destroyed because she's got work tomorrow, but you know.
Work. Yeah,
We
that's a good way to
gotta,
put. I mean, that's a good practical way to put it.
we gotta go to work tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Okay. Um. Anyone else? Eldon, Clay,
Mm.
Chad, Sudoku.
I
Hmm.
think the Halter boys are just gonna have something not too alcoholic, surprisingly.
Yeah,
Hmm.
Sudoku's gonna go wild. Let's see how destroyed she's gonna be by the end of the night.
Yeah, Eldon wants something. We'll go for something strong too. So like trying to think of like a good like fruity drink. So um
Depending on the day, I feel like Eldon could get destroyed by a Cosmo, but you know.
There were days when Eldon can like throw back like 3 to 4 like cups of whiskey and just be chilling, and other days like yep, like half a schnapps. So yeah. So should we order in terms of like fruit, or should we order just like real world drink, and she'll make us like the Rasan equivalent of?
That's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Eldon's going to in the order something that is in the real world, like a called a sunset on the city. So it's basically like a pineapple drink, or with like a little bit of cream in it. So basic. So fruity drink, fruity refreshing drink that is moderate alcoholic content, like not too bad.
Okay. Okay. Oh wait, that is everybody. Never mind. I was thinking we were missing somebody. Okay. Um. So let's see. Um. I don't know. Does anyone care to know what anyone else is specifically getting?
I want to know. Well, I really want to know what Columbia's getting, and I also want to know what Double Trouble.
I
yes.
want to know what Candela and like Kalabi too. And is there any did you say Zaska? Oh yeah, Zaska, Candela and Zaska.
I guess since no one picked them, let's see what the Wonder Twins are having. Catcher and Adora.
Okay. Uh. Let's see. Catcher and Adora are definitely getting like that, like really sweet, like fruity stuff that still like can get you like really drunk very fast. Um. Let's see. Candela's just kind of going like kind of standard, like kind of beer option. Um. Let's see. Uh. Double Trouble's getting like the most like fancy prissy fucking thing you've like ever seen in your damn life. That's like literally like a fucking like rainbow, like a neon rainbow with its colors. Um.
And like a little mini
Of
like
course.
fruit bowl on top, like on
Yeah.
top of it on the rim.
Yeah.
Yes.
Um. Let's see. Uh. I don't again. I'm not good with like knowing like alcoholic drink names, so I'm just. But like Kalabi's getting like what I can describe as like I don't know. My description of it is like an old man drink, if that makes sense.
An old man drink. So
Like
that strikes me as like
the kind of like like alcoholic drink that's like kind of like a deep kind of like taste. It's like more beer than beer, if that makes sense. Like I know there's a
like
thing.
Guinness.
Yeah, something like that. I guess I don't know.
I feel like he'd just be like the kind that just get like a regular dry martini, like with a fucking olive in it.
I don't know. He's going for something like not like super like like going like for like a whiskey or something, but he's going so not like super alcoholic, but like it's a kind of like a deeper flavor. And then Zeska just sort of looks back and it's like, "Oh, if y'all want to take the cooler out of the crate, yeah, no, not that one, that one, yeah, bring that here." Um, and she pulls out basically the hardest fucking whiskey you could imagine.
Oh Jesus.
I got plenty if anyone wants it.
Oh man, that's very tempting. But we got a war on tomorrow. So, but hey, we come back in one piece. You better send me a bottle of that, yeah.
I will. Eldon's like, I want a shot. I want at least a shot of that.
All right, coming up. And she'll pour a bit for you. And
Wait, where's Eldon?
he's next to Clay.
Between Candela and Clay.
No, it's Sudoku.
Yes. What?
Yeah, it is Eldon. Your
Wait,
thing.
what?
Are
Hang
you
on, let me
insane?
refresh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sudoku is like opposite from Eldon.
Sudoku's opposite Eldon.
The fuck? Okay, now we can. Okay, so like,
I imagine
This is what my screen looked like.
Clay's just like, where's Eldon? Where is he?
This is what my screen looked like.
Oh.
Sudoku was up above or on top of Eldon
Oh,
for some reason.
that's weird. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Eldon, make a con save.
All right. One moment, dear friends. Constitution. Here we go. Hardest liquor. Oh, we have double-digit number. Ooh, 17.
Mm. Okay. You take a swig, and it's like basically tasted like you just fucking like drank like a vat of chemicals.
Oh.
I
But
feel like I'm drinking a vat of chemicals.
well, you are. Um, but you managed to get it down without completely embarrassing yourself.
Oh. Woo! Man, that'll put hair on your descendant's chest. Ooh,
Hair
oh
on your
boy.
ankles, what?
What's that?
Never mind.
Okay. I mean, yeah, it'll put hair there too.
It's good, right?
It's strong.
Of course it is. That's how it's gotta be.
Well,
Yeah.
well, now I want to taste it.
Ooh, go near it.
All right, fish lady. Have a swig.
Drink like a fish, right?
How much do you have?
Oh,
I mean, a shot,
Okay.
not like a fucking mug of the shit.
Okay, con save.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Okay. Uh, yeah. That I mean, you drink it.
29.
Ugh.
I love that 17 is your low number. Is your
Yeah.
in your double roll. Eldon's high number was your low number.
Damn, you took that one good.
Whew.
Get you all
Tastes like I just licked the bottom of a fermenting sea urchin. Not bad.
Well, I got plenty if anyone wants any more.
All right, Sudoku, you dumb bitch.
Oh, poor Sudoku. She just wants to party.
She does. She does.
Oh,
Is this just a
girls, they
shot?
just wanna have fun.
Just a shot.
Okay. Con save.
Right, Sudoku, come on. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
She
they
like
are alluding to. Oh boy.
all of
Sudoku
her
got a
fur
9.
just stands on end, and then she just kind of just face plants into the table.
That's what I like to see.
Oof, yeah. She was the first one down, but she won't be the last. Probably won't be the last.
Yeah, she'll wake up soon.
hopefully
Sure.
before the war, we kind of need her.
Yeah. All hands on deck, as they say. What?
She just, after passing out the shots, Eska just starts drinking from the bottle.
Jesus. Like, is this hitting her at all noticeably?
Not yet.
Damn. Okay.
Not
Long
yet,
as
but it
Eska,
will.
that'll be something.
It will.
Yeah.
What
Okay.
you say?
I think that was it for the drinks that you asked to know about. So, let's see. Uh, After that, let's see. Um, mm, So after that, you kind of get settled with that. An older Rasani kind of comes up to you. And here, I'll just put him down there, I guess. Um, and um, they look maybe kind of like 40s, maybe. Um, and um, they kind of come up and say, "Hello and welcome, everybody.
Hello, thank you. I feel welcomed.
I am here to help facilitate this meal for you all. My name is Relica.
Oh.
Hello there.
Greetings and well met, Relica. Thank you
Thank
for
you
putting together
for
facilitating this meal for us. We appreciate it.
Well, it was Aja, of course, who brought this forth to all of us, but we were happy to oblige." And she'll sort of like come up behind Aja and kind of like almost like kind of give her like a pat on the head. Uh,
Mm.
and then she'll say, "We shall bring forth all of several delicacies that we have handmade ourselves, as well as looking at the what's the word? Looking at the additions that were brought." Looking at Zeska.
Mm.
What about me? I got sandwiches.
Like all like sad, like my sandwich. It says, "Oh yes, yours as well."
Yeah, sandwich.
Would you prefer if from my perspective, I believe it would be simplest if we were to just bring everything banquet style on the table as a whole, and for you to pick what you want. Would that be is that acceptable?
It would certainly be that seems satisfying to me.
Sounds
Satisfactory to me.
good.
I'm up for it.
Yeah, sounds good to me. He's gonna say as he reaches down and just slams a platter on the table.
Like he just has his like sandwich platter just like under the table and
Pretty much.
blatant all the Swift, all class.
Yes. All right. So she'll kind of give like a small little kind of like a little bit of a bow and then say, "Understood. It will be out shortly."
Who
Does it-
wants a pregame? He's gonna open the lid and show a bunch of sandwiches.
Uh,
The
uh,
dank.
Pre-game sandwiches. Now I have seen everything. I think I'll wait until mm, um until we have all the food here so that I can sample it equally.
Okay. Suit yourself.
Sudoku is just like lifts her head long enough to just be like sandwich, and just
Oh.
grabs one.
And there you go. There you fucking go. You tell me how that is.
Do I need to roll something?
You can enjoy it if you want. You can hate it if you want. Whatever you need.
Sudoku takes a bite out of it, and she says, "Good sandwich," and then puts it back down on the table and rests her head on the top of it, like a pillow.
That is not the reaction I was expecting, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Zeska will reach over and take one. "You make these yourself?"
Hell yeah, ma'am. Made them back on the linear.
Nice job.
Well, thank you. But looking over there, what you got? Well, let's see if mine even stacks up to yours. Sounds like you got yourself quite a spread.
You could say that. Not quite like what you got here, though.
Ah, you know what I got here? I just have when I smoke some good herb, like Eldon here, young blood. He know what it like to smoke the good herb. Isn't that right?
Yes. I mean, in a way, I don't remember much about what happened.
That is exactly the reaction you're supposed to be having. Yeah. Now, if any of you missed Youngblood on the cruise like a few months ago, it would have bad fuck out. He smoked the good dank. Ah, now give me a sandwich.
They're your sandwiches.
Your own damn sandwich.
He's like staring at the plate. Give me a sandwich.
Yeah, Nereid is just talking to Zeska. She's like, yeah, Zes, if you get a chance, go on one of Lena's pleasure cruises. They will give you a run for your money. People that go on there don't play. I was afraid of breaking someone, but it was a fight most nights.
Sounds intriguing. Might see if I can scrounge up some credits, make my way over there.
Nereid will lean in. Look, man, the military pays shit. But I'm pretty sure we can pull some money together and get you on one of those cruises.
It's a very good question, though. Did they ever get the scandal with the cruise sorted out? Whatever happened to Lena?
Wait, hold on. Sorry, I have to check something really quickly.
All good.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
Okay. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Well, perfect timing. Come in on the high note.
I could hear the wind blowing and also the fact that it's raining outside, and I was like, wait a minute, I think the window's open in the bedroom. So yeah, and it was.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Good to go check.
Okay. Fuck me. Okay. Okay, Nereid. Yeah. Were you asking that just out in the void? Out to everyone?
I think it was Chad or Clay that was asking.
Oh.
Yeah, it was
okay.
Chad was asking
Oh,
like, whatever
Chad was
happened to
asking.
Lena.
Okay. Shayera will say, heard there was some investigations, but you know, from what was gathered, there was nothing that was her fault that happened. So, I think everything should be fine for next year.
Cool. That's good. 'Cause she put on a really good thing, and even our commanding officer had gone through it. So it'd be such a shame for it to go under just because it hit a little snag of danger. I mean,
Oh yeah?
could have happened anywhere.
Wait, who are you under again?
General Hera of the Zelenian Empire.
Do we even report to her anymore?
I mean, I do still,
I mean, out
in a
of
way.
courtesy now, but yeah, we do. Yeah, but yes, we still do.
Do we take orders from the Emperor herself?
Wait, so you're telling me General Harrow was on there once?
Yeah.
Huh. Wouldn't have thought it.
Me neither, but General had younger days at some point and had to cut loose some other point. So probably around with the points pretty close together, I'm sure. So, well, yeah. That she told before we left, she told us she'd gone on there and it was a good time. It was sort of funny watching her very kind of awkwardly like say that, given the context of the cruise, but it was cool.
She
Well, I
says
can't say I blame her. Oh, go on.
no. You go ahead.
You're a soldier. You don't know when you're gonna be buying it, so to say. Gotta make use of the enjoyment when you can.
Yeah, entirely reasonable.
She say she went with anybody or just herself?
She just said that she went. I don't think she mentioned anyone in particular. You know who she might have gone with?
No.
Hmm.
Just wondering. Anyway, after a little bit, the Rosani will come in carrying big plates of all kinds of stuff. You got all different kinds of fruits. You've got many different sort of like I'm picturing like those sort of like meat plates that are like a lot of like small like thin like sliced up pieces of various types of meat.
Yes.
That all looks like, very like kind of high class and like high quality or whatever. But then also you see some things getting carried in that just look like big old slabs of meat just drop down onto a plate that like looked like someone just, it's those kind of like, you know, big ass like fucking blobs of meat that like look like, kind of gross, but like someone clearly barbecued them to like perfect, quality and like taste amazing, but they're, don't exactly look high class.
Like one of those like fucking like gyros or what do you call them?
Sure,
Heroes.
yeah, just like
yeah.
big ass like high quality barbecue stuff, and the meat those meats definitely look out of place compared to the other ones. This is like there it is.
Ah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Clay's
I
gonna
will
finish
have
his
some
sandwich.
all of that.
Ah, well, there we go. Palate cleansers.
Wait, like what, the sandwiches are palate cleansers or the meats are palate cleansers?
I have no idea. Let's fucking eat.
Well, let's do it.
Okay. Yes, you can have whatever
Waiting for
combination of whatever you
Kalabi.
want.
I was waiting for Kalabi to stand up. Wait a minute. Let's say grace.
Why would he say it?
I don't know.
I know he's like probably the least religious one there.
Or the most like to do, right? The most proper, perhaps, but yeah, probably the least
Wait a
religious.
minute, did everyone wash their
No.
hands?
Right. Yeah. I know.
Sudoku would probably be like, wait, let's say grace. And then she just praised the cool cat.
Yeah, Aja would do it for sure. Let us all hold let's all have the nice, like amazing smelling food in front of us, but let us hold hands, close our eyes so we smell the food even more. Holding hands so that we feel awkward. As well, like let us
Kumbaya,
give
my
thanks to the earth
lord.
that gave us this food.
Kumbaya.
Right. I
Kumbaya,
mock
my
that
lord.
like in this, but in all honesty, taking a moment to be thankful for the food that you get is an okay thing, is a good thing to do. So yeah, and I say this because it was, something I did with my family over holidays. So like, and to build up the remembrance of like, all right, let's shout out. Nope, nope, wait. We give grace first. Okay, now we eat.
Thank cool
So
cat for this meal that we have been blessed with.
glory,
Yeah.
eternal glory to the Zelenian Empire, and token glory to the Scuda, the K-86. May they find what they've always been looking for: a hug.
Well, shit, if that's all they need, I can give them that.
I'd never want to hear another word but the K-86s. Thank you very much.
Oh, okay.
I think who really needs a hug is the Kafarians.
What about
Oh
them?
shit, yeah. All stuffed up. But they don't know. Well, they're kind of like they K86. Like they don't know that they need a hug, but they need one bad.
A good thing we didn't bring the Kafarian with us, or else we're gonna have to eat a lot of tofu, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there would be tofu on the table. I don't think necessarily we would have to eat it.
It's that one
Anyway, yeah,
person who
let's
brings
see.
something that nobody else eats.
They just eat it themselves.
You know, that kind of happened to me at like a potluck at the end of class last semester. I was so proud of myself because I have like nothing here. But I went out to Target and I got grapes and I got Triscuits and I got cheese to put on the Triscuits and it was all like sliced all perfectly. It was so perfect. I didn't slice it; it came that way. And then I'm like, all right, this is great. And I was so proud of myself and I brought it. And then these guys bring like fresh tamales, homemade horchata, cookies, like homemade egg rolls with sweet and sour sauce dip and all these things. And it's just like, well, I had a lot of Triscuits to take home with me afterwards, which worked out. But still, it was just like, Corey needs to ramp up his potluck game. But anyway, we have food.
Food.
Mm-hmm.
I guess the boys are just gonna go eat. The house with boys.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Oh, who's gonna cut the big slabs of meat?
Don't worry, I got this.
Oh no.
Yes.
You know.
Of course I
Yes, we know it's coming. I didn't when I asked, but just as soon as Chad spoke, I did.
You might want to stand back.
Oh dear God!
He's gonna reach for his belt and just
all those within
activate the
like 2 seats
lightsaber.
of me and across the table, you're in the splash zone.
Trying to understand the joke, guys.
Well, do you know what he's gonna do?
No?
Oh,
He's gonna cut with his lightsaber.
yeah.
Oh.
And meat's gonna fly everywhere and just gonna get on people who are close to it.
Well,
Gross.
I'm not gonna heck it up like it was some
Like some random bant I
hostile.
found in the desert.
He was gonna say Scooter when he stopped himself.
Oh, oh yes. It's like the war has ended. Now begin the generations of peace in which we edge out the embedded racism or
Eldon, how
speciesism.
about you shut up and have a piece of this meat? He's
Thank
gonna like
you.
throw a piece. He's gonna throw a plate on him.
Crazy.
Thank you. I'm gonna start stack of fruit all around it. Get me 2 sandwiches. Yeah. Get my drink. Oh, dig in.
He's just gonna chop, chop, chop with the lightsaber.
Zeska will say, "Well, this is not how I expected my day to go, but I ain't complaining."
Yeah, I mean,
Figured if we're all going to die tomorrow, we might as well have some fun. I never got to use this damn thing, so might as well.
yeah. Well, hey, you got to use it now.
What's in the way I expected?
And he, Chad Hollowswift, cut the roast beast.
Damn it, Julie! Now all I'm thinking about is the heart-to-heart with Morag and Bridget.
Oh my fucking god. Yes, absolutely.
From what?
It's two character. It's a character who is told to cook a fish, and they are very bad at it,
Mm-hmm.
and they're just like, but it's looking at me.
I mean, it does.
It's like I can't do it while it's looking at me. Cover its eyes. I don't want to touch it. Cover its eyes. It's just like,
And then
Where's
it
he
devolves
from?
to we're under attack by this fish. And it's just like, no, you're not.
What is this from?
Yeah.
Xenoblade 2.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Okay. Anyway. Zeska will just kind of watch this happen and then say, "You know, I brought a knife."
Okay.
But go
I
ahead.
mean,
Don't let you having fun. And just because I say so.
Well, it was forward thinking of you. That was good, but
Very.
just like Chad said.
I think it's good. He's gonna say that. He's gonna cut it out a piece with his lightsaber. But though I think with the, if I may be honest, I think this way it adds a nice char to the meat. Wouldn't you say?
I'll
I
say.
mean, I thought I charted it perfectly myself, but that's up to
Wait,
you.
wait. Oh, I wasn't talking about her meat. I was talking about the. Oh wait, hang on. It is
That
her
is
meat.
her
No,
meat.
okay, I thought.
These guys were just gonna give us fruit.
No,
Oh.
they had meat also, but it was all like already sliced up for you.
No.
Ah. He's gonna continue cutting. Not say anything and continue cutting.
Oh.
Well, when you're done with your little military exercise, I'll have a piece.
Well, there you go. You can give her a piece. A sizable piece. Very sizable. Very piece. Yes. I'm gonna stop talking now.
But if I just let you keep going, then it'll just be so entertaining. Okay. All right. Well, anyone else have anything they want to mention or talk about, or specific something maybe about the food they want to say? I don't know.
Nereid is fucking like eating that shit like pretty much in the same way that she started eating the first time you met her. Just kind of like at the end of her spear / trident, just like taking chunks of meat, and she's got a lot of really sharp teeth, so she's just fucking tearing into that shit.
Awesome. Are we to take it that Nereid is enjoying herself?
Absolutely.
Excellent.
She's like, "Damn, where'd you fish this out of?" I'm used to eating, whatever I can catch, but god damn.
Well, after you gave me the call for the dinner, I figured, you know what, might as well go get something myself. So I, went out in the desert, brought back some haul.
Damn.
Oh. Melvin says mid-bite.
That one right there is a mammoth flank.
Damn.
It's quality.
Mm-hmm.
It's real
Like
quality
mammoth?
if you can cut through the armor it's got on it.
He's
Also,
gonna
you
light
don't.
up the hilt of it.
Also, you don't get trampled or go hurt or smashed or anything else that the damn thing can do. But the best prizes are worth the fight.
Yeah.
Makes the first bite all the while.
Mm-hmm. Oh, good. And what's this Rasani meat?
A lot of if you're looking into it, a lot of it is a fair amount of it actually is it's I'm thinking like you see stuff that's like kind of like sliced, that's almost like this like sliced ham or like slices of like salami or stuff like that. You do see some of it that also is like it's like slices of like fish meat also is a fair amount of it too.
Oh,
Fish.
all this so good. And what kind of fruits do we have here?
Everything. I don't know.
Okay.
Every fruit.
Every fruit.
All
Love
of the fruit.
it. Tangy fruit, sweet fruit, sour fruit, yummy fruit. Juicy fruit.
One fish, red fish, two fish, blue fish.
Yep.
Yep.
They're all so good. All her. This is quite the good supper here. Mm.
Well, Nereid's gonna turn over to actually to Adora and Katra. What about you guys? Are you staying for the fight, or are you getting that? Are you getting out of Dodge?
Mm. They look kind of like they look at each other and then look back, and it's like embarrassed is not quite the right word, but they're kind of like, well, we took the opportunity to just kind of leave.
Hell, I don't blame you at all.
You don't owe anything to Zelenio.
This is quite enough to be getting on with, so totally okay.
Yeah, I mean, also from what I've heard about this thing, I don't really know if if the way I fight. This is Adora saying this. If the way I fight would be all that useful.
Well, there are other aspects of this thing's coming, and in the wake of it, that where I'm sure you will find yourself needed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, also might be nice to work our way back home for once.
Yeah, no reason to stay here if you don't need to. Real thing. It seems like most people are gonna take the chance to run, which again, I don't blame anyone for.
The main worry about in planning the strategy to fight this thing, it was the people getting caught in the crossfire. So the more the field is cleared of people who are in it, like people who don't want to be in it, then the more of a field we have to fight in, less people will get hurt.
Gonna be a real big party tomorrow on Zelenia.
Mm.
Real big.
Real big.
Where the rest of y'all? I know some of you staying. Which one you staying? Which one's going? He's gonna address. Clay's gonna address the rest of the party, or not the rest of the table.
Hmm. Uh. Let's see. I'm just thinking who would answer first. Actually, Kendall is gonna say. I mean, I said I would stay, but I don't know. Don't really know how helpful I could even be.
No. Mm,
Not
I mean,
exactly, been in any sort of spaceship combat scenario, so and I pretty
no.
much all my stuff have to be at least, you know, kind of close to the thing.
Yeah.
It raises a good question, I think. He's gonna
Mm,
address the immediate party members. Shire was standing. How are we gonna take this thing on? Don't think we have any hours logged into the cockpit. Except for you, Weldon.
yeah. I mean, I figure we always find something. I mean, we know Anna's gonna have to be up there doing her bit, so we might be using the ship, or the military might be providing us with something that we can pilot. I mean, we've operate or we might be using um the anti um Immortagon gun what is it like ammunition like they do for anti-aircraft.
Uh, Kalavi will actually speak up and say, before I came here, last thing that we were working on was outfitting various incendiary devices to go on various ships. So, seems once you head back to Zelinia, they're gonna hook you up with some armaments.
We talking starfighters, or are we going to be utilizing Elden's ship? Or any ship we can get our hands on?
Well, presumably you could be using what you're most comfortable with flying, and then if you want to focus on flying while the others here can operate the weapons, then that should work out.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sounds
So,
sounds effective.
just to tell you, because I actually I was thinking about this, and I just kind of did this now. If you look at in the list of stuff, there's the extra folder at the bottom, and then
Yeah.
there should be something that's now there called Elden Ship.
Oh, yeah, I see Elden's ship.
Yeah. So, um, I gave it like
Ship.
an HP and an armor class and initiative, and then I I gave you, well, 4 cantrips basically from the ship that can be used as like weapons. So you got Acid Splash, Firebolt, Ray of Frost, and Sacred Flame. Um,
Excellent.
and there's a bit of description there in terms of how I want to actually run this for the combat, but we don't have to go over this right now. But yeah, so that's kind of the plan basically for now. If you do have an idea of something to add or some other extra thing to do, then we can talk about that. But
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, that's awesome. Love the Elden ship now has its own character sheet, or her own character sheet, as it were.
And if you want to change the name, then go ahead. I'm pretty sure you can all do that. Okay. So actually, Kalabi will say, as for me, I don't know. Military tech's not really my specialty.
Hmm.
But don't really have a place to go either.
Well, I mean, away, off of Zelinia is a good start. Really, anywhere off of Zelinia is You're several steps up from ground zero.
Zeska will actually, pop up from having her face buried in meat and say, "Well, you don't got anyone on Mendesha to go to?" And Kalabi sort of says, "Not really."
Hmm.
And she'll say, "Well, shit, I got a room." And Kalabi's gonna say, "Well, guess it'd be rude to say no to that."
Hmm.
Uh, and Julie, you there? You back?
Yeah, I just got here.
Okay. Did you hear what I said with Kalabi and Zeska?
No.
Okay. Uh, Kalabi was saying that he didn't know like where he could go, and Zeska said that she's got a room. Uh, and so Zeska, after saying that, she kind of, you know, she looks at Kalabi, then looks at Nereid and kind of raises an eyebrow, like, and then goes back to eating.
Nereid gives her like a quick thumbs up. Yeah. Also goes back to stuffing her gob.
Anyone else you want to specifically ask about their staying or going or anything? I feel like most of the other people you already know, or at least you could assume, but I might
Yeah,
be forgetting
that's
somebody.
No one's gonna ask Double Troll because no one cares.
Yeah.
I think that's assumed.
Well, wherever y'all gonna be heading to when this shindig going down, I wish y'all good luck.
Yeah, don't end up like us.
Thanks.
Good Lord, the Emperor know we tried to tell these guys they didn't have to stay, but they hard asses. They gonna stay anyway, I guess.
Mhm.
Zeska will put her face up again from her meat platter and say, "Well, shit, you want some motivation? After this is all over, y'all come to my place and we have another. We get it. We tear it up even more than we are here."
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I mean, I'm down with that plan. I'm sure we'll, I guess. See, I'm not afraid of dying. I think we already established this. Actually, I don't even feel like we're gonna die doing this. We totally might. I'm okay with that plan. But I'm not gonna think of it as an option until it's already happening. I
Thanks.
guess it's just more the aftermath of what I'm.
Just like basically how bad's the fallout gonna be once we kill this thing?
Whew, yeah, it's gonna be real bad.
Yeah.
It's the thing now, isn't it? We can win and we still lose.
Yeah,
Guess that's a sad fact of life.
suppose. I guess the better you get at stuff, the more stuff just gets thrown on your plate, right?
Sometimes.
No
Sure
good
seems
deed
that
goes
way.
unpunished, or whatever the saying is.
Something to that effect.
Yeah, I don't like that. No good deed goes unpunished philosophy. It's I mean, that some people live that reality, and that's really tough. But I like to think that everything we do leaves a long-lasting impression of Goodness.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Oh well, whatever. No time to be talking about work.
Right.
Another drink.
Hey.
Okay. Zeska pipes up. Want another shot?
Yep. Give it.
Sure.
Okay. Con saves.
Dante.
Mm. Oh.
Front row 9.
Oh,
Eldon
Yuri's
is
doing good, but
in
Elvin.
trouble.
yeah. Eldon's on the same level as Sudoku right now.
Oh,
Just falls asleep
that
on
one
like a
hit me so
sandwich with a
much
bite
harder
out
than
of
the
it.
last. I think they double teamed it. They made double trouble. I get it.
Oh God.
Oh, he gets cute when he gets drunk.
I'm
You should see
always
him when he's
cute.
stoned.
What, you think he's
No,
cute?
when he's stoned, he's asleep. When he's drunk, at least he's entertaining.
Well, this is fair.
Oh, I'm always entertaining, even if I'm just laying there looking cute while I'm super high. Sleeping. Oh, whoa. Oh, wow. Oh, oh. Guys, the room's like staying still, right? It's not rotating like one of those fun rides.
No, it's staying still.
Okay, thank God. I'm just gonna.
Sudoku slides her sandwich over to Eldon. Here, have a bite of the sandwich. It'll make you feel better.
Thank you. I'm
Mm.
just gonna. He like holds onto the table and like eats the sandwich one, and I'm just gonna hold on to the table so that I don't fly away.
When he sees the camaraderie of the sandwich, Clay's just gonna cross his arms and smile like a proud father.
Cher is gonna kind of lean over to Eldon and just be like, "You need some help there? Are you okay?"
I'm good. But if I lose my grip on the table, will you catch me?
No, you're good, young blood. The sandwich is with you.
Oh, okay. I got the sandwich. He'll like hug it to his chest. It's with me
It's enough to
always.
make a grown man cry.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile, being drunk just made Myriad hungry, and like she has like those old. She's like one of those old cartoons where she's holding a like ridiculously long sandwich, and like as she's eating it, it's like the sound of a wood chipper is happening because she's eating it so fast.
So let's assume we get out of this with it. Well, let's just say we get out of this one with our lives. What's next for you all? Primarily to this party, but like open discussion.
Myriad like kind of jokingly says, "Well, definitely me and Armala have to talk about wedding plans.
Heck yeah.
Gotta cash in on those tax benefits and all that."
That's romance for you right there. Tax benefits. Wait, does Armala know about this? Do you want to marry her? You'd asked her, right? No, had a
Yeah, I
serious.
asked her. Armala, do you remember me asking you?
Make an insight check.
I know I asked her a while ago. The real question is if she remembers.
That is the real question.
What is it? There it is. Insight, you said?
Yes.
Insight. There we go. Fuck, 13.
Okay. Arbala's actually been like weirdly quiet. For like not just the dinner, but even before this. And she's been kind of like staring off like kind of away from everybody, and she's like, wait, what? Sorry, what was that?"
Nereid just says, she says, like more seriously, she says, "So, if we live through this, you want to get hitched?"
Uh, she kind of looks around a bit and kind of others, and then looks back at you and says, "Nereid, can I talk to you?"
Oh, uh, sure.
Oh
Like,
shit.
like, and she'll kind of like motion her head, sort of like out of the room.
No, yeah, Nereid will like start to stand up and say, "Yeah, dude, let's go."
Okay, so she'll kind of get up, and it's that kind of motion where like you're trying to be discreet, but in trying to be discreet, you just make it stand out more.
Yeah.
So yeah, and she'll just kind of like go to like the other room and uh past the doorway, so like there's not a line of sight to everyone else.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So, what you want to talk about?
Nereid, I'm really scared.
Scared?
I don't know why this is doing it, but I've been dreading tomorrow for a while now.
Oh,
I I don't know, it's just like coming here the first time and you just kind of jokingly kind of, well, I mean, I know it wasn't a joke, I know you meant it, but just kind of offhand comment about us getting together and just settling here for the rest of our lives. It just it really hit me is that's what I want. But I just have this horrible feeling that if I don't want to fight that thing.
I mean, you don't have to. You don't want to fight the thing. I don't blame you. Hell, I'd feel better knowing that you were safe and sound somewhere, and you wouldn't have to put yourself in danger.
I guess there's no way to convince you to stay, is there?
See, the thing is, I'm terrified too. I'm scared that, for all, been insanely lucky, like ridiculously lucky, fighting everything we have, and not ending up in the ground because of it. I guess maybe I'm overconfident or cocky or just have the feeling that we will make it through it. But trust me, if you say the word, then I will step away from the battle. They have Sudoku. They could be fine without me.
Come on, you know that they wouldn't be. That Sudoku's not a replacement for you.
Huh. I mean, she kind of has been while I was gone.
I can't just pull you away from everyone else. It's not fair to them. I just I didn't want you didn't want you to think I was weak.
You shitting me? When have I ever given the indication that caring about yourself and people around you is ever weak? Hell, I've gotten myself into stupid situations because I gave in to being selfish. I want everybody I care about to be safe. You're not weak for wanting to avoid, the very real possibility of some planet killing beast, taking us all out. See, the problem is if I could just be sure that everyone would be fine without me, then I would take that opportunity to just run for the hills. The problem is I can't be sure. And that's why I'm staying. But I don't. I could tell it hurt you pretty bad the last time I was gone. I don't want to do that to you.
I mean, the Empire's got they brought you back once. Wouldn't they be able to do it again?
I guess so, but it sounds too easy, right?
Yeah, it does.
Who's to say that that was, you know, that was just a one-time only thing, and the only reason they were gonna be able to bring me back was because they managed to scrape some of my DNA off the rocks at the bottom of the castle.
Guess it's kind of too late to ask.
Yeah, kinda. Like I said, if you really just want us to, run off into the sunset and not look back, I'll follow you. But
Carmela kind of closes her eyes and just sort of kind of scrunches up her face if she's really thinking or forcing herself to come to terms with something, and then finally just says, "You can go, but as soon as you can, as soon as you get rid of this thing, I want you coming right back here, and as far as I'm concerned, I'm almost comfortable not leaving this place for the rest of my life. As long as you can be here with me."
yeah, Hell, it would take a whole army to stop me from coming back to you.
She'll hold you very tightly.
She'll do the same.
I love you, Nereid.
I love you too. Keep the place warm for me, will you?
Yeah. Try to find. I'll scope out the other denizens of this place, see if I can find all the ones who can at least have a chance of standing up to our shenanigans.
They might have to put us on the ground floor or we'll keep breaking the trees.
I mean, I heard them say the ground floor is where all the monsters are.
Good. I like a warm up.
All right. Well, enough being sad. And she's gonna sort of like smack your ass, and so we're like, get in there.
Ha! Yeah. Sad's for another time. Not right now. Not while there's booze there.
And that meat, god damn.
Who is Eska? Oh, shit. I mean, yeah. The meat.
I mean, if she wants to say, I'm not gonna say no.
I'll scope things out and let you know.
All right. Here, just give me a minute. I'll come back and join you.
Yeah. She gives her a pat and then goes back into the dining room.
Eldon wants to roll insight on Nereid, see how she's doing without pertly asking.
Okay.
Is that okay, Julie?
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Okay.
We have a 17.
Would you say Nereid's trying to hide it or no?
I'm gonna say Nereid's gonna try and hide it.
Okay,
So,
then roll
I guess
deception.
yeah.
Damn, was it?
Damn, that was
15,
so
very
close.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know, maybe I guess he can get a little bit of it. So what would that be, you think?
Yeah, Nereid, you could tell Nereid like kind of similar to like the scrunched up. Nereid looks like she's chewing on a very heavy thought, and like she looks definitely like she's trying to shove down a lot of emotion.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Yeah, Eldon's gonna just kind of try and catch Nereid's eye and just he's gonna like kind of like thump his chest with his knuckles and then like point at Nereid and then kind of like clench his fist and it's just like um like basically like this I'm here, like I'm here with you, sister, kind of gesture.
Yeah.
Or he might
Nereid,
like if he like maybe he worries that he doesn't like convey that, so he like quickly like texts her on their his data pad. Translation ... I'm here for you, sister! ! Send.
yeah, Nereid like you know. He looks at him and smiles.
Hmm.
Gives him a thumbs up.
I'm gonna roll for somebody else. God damn, the rain picked up.
Oh wow.
Good thing I
It's
closed that.
sprinkling a bit here, but not too bad.
Good thing I closed that window.
Yeah,
All right.
good call.
Oof. Well, damn. Okay.
Mm. Cool.
Well, I expected Zeska to roll high enough. She didn't. So, uh,
Yep.
the meat has called.
Yeah, she's far too busy.
Yep. Jessica like didn't even notice you guys left.
Okay, fair enough. Myriad's gonna drown her sorrows in meat.
Drown her sorrows in meat. Love it.
So I literally need somebody to remind me because I'm stupid. I actually don't remember if I said Sudoku was going with everybody or not.
I don't remember,
I don't
actually.
remember if you said
Maybe
officially, but in my mind, I had the idea that she wasn't coming.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, no, guys, again, I'm thinking. I thought someone mentioned something about her and Double Trouble just doing stuff and things that are
Mhm.
not there.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Yeah, so just kind of for my own sanity, basically the reasoning for this is I want it so that in terms of especially people who are like in the ship with you for this whole scenario, it's just you guys.
Okay.
Right? Because Shire is going to be doing her own thing, and then everyone else is basically not going to be there, or at least not going to be right with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
So,
That's fair.
because that's the thing of some like, because I had that thought also with Armala of like, well, first of all, I think the character thing is nice, but even besides that, I was like, just having Armala in Elden's ship is kind of weird from my perspective. I don't know. So,
Okay.
Well, that makes sense.
but also I thought the moment like that would be nice. So,
Yeah.
okay. That was also the one thing I said. I was talking to Aaron, and I said like, "There's one thing I specifically want to do, and it's nothing to do with Anna," and that was that.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Anyone got anything else they could think of, or talk to anyone about anything?
I'm going to roll another Constitution check for Sudoku.
Oh yeah. You know what? Actually, everyone roll con save.
Mhm.
Actually,
Even the people not
I'm
drinking?
gonna have. Well, okay. If you're not drinking anything, then alcoholic, then no. But if you're drinking anything alcoholic at all, then I would roll con save. And actually, I'm gonna have everyone roll con saves basically.
Okay, Sudoku rolled a 4, so she's even worse right now.
Oh damn.
Stoku's just like staring at like a glass of water, just being like,
15.
"It's sparkle."
I mean, like, yeah.
I feel like Double Trouble's like kind of with a bored expression waving around like a paper drink umbrella, and like Sudoku's trying to bat at it like a cat.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go through the order here. Let's actually start with Armala. 24. She is fine. Actually,
Yeah.
so I'll say at this point she's now come back.
Cool.
Adora, what is she doing? Adora, you are
Being
so
destroyed.
talented.
Mm.
I swear this happened before too, where like Adora for some reason rolls like shit, even though her modifiers are good for various things.
Adora fucking dies.
Meanwhile, Catra, she's even worse. Okay, they're just together, drunk and falling over each other.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, it does. Shira. Oh no.
Why is everyone dying?
It's a delayed effect of the drink.
Actually, wait, I never said anything. No one asked about Shayra or anything about drinking. You know what? Shayra wasn't drinking because she's trying to
No,
be
I thought she
responsible.
said that she got like a regular, like just like a regular beer.
That was Candela.
Oh, okay.
So you know what? No, Shayra is not going to be drunk.
Oh,
Okay.
She's trying to be responsible.
Hmm.
Candela. Oh my god. Okay, these modifiers, even when they're good, they suck. Okay, Candela's. She's not
Even when they're
terrible, but
good,
she's
they're
not.
not.
She's not terrible, but she's not great either. I'm gonna say Zane's not drinking because he's lame and boring. Kalabi. Okay, he's fine. Finally. You know what? I'm gonna roll for Aja because why not? Okay, so you're
There you
pretty
go.
much pretty fine too. Let's see. Double trouble. Where even is your thing? There it is. Okay, they're pretty fine. And that leaves Zeska. Okay. Zeska's basically like finishes a whole big ass bottle of whatever she had, and it's like, all right, round 2. Pulls out
Okay.
another one.
Yeah. All right. Well, Sudoku got a 4. It's gonna reroll for Nereid. Natural
Damn.
20.
Did you get a nat 20
Nice.
the last time?
Yeah.
Zeska's gonna be like, shit, girl, you're gonna drink me under the table.
Right.
Like I said, drink like a fish.
I think GMA was it, what is it? Is it GMA Jesus or um is blessing you with rules for that pun, blessing you with with natural 20s
Oh,
for that pun.
RNGesus.
RNGesus.
RN Jesus. There we go. Thank you.
Okay, what about everyone else in this party?
Uh,
I mean, like Eldon and Chad and Clay.
well, Chad and Clay aren't drinking.
Oh,
The
you're right.
responsible people.
Yes, and then Eldon, you
I only
rolled
got a
fine, right?
15.
Yeah, so you're okay.
You realize that you've been cuddling a sandwich.
The sandwich is with him.
Always.
See, he's okay
His-
now because he has the sandwich.
Right, yeah. Tokes up the boost. So he like eats it and like has to kind of like pull his shirt up to like kind of scrape the rest in like the crumbs that like came off the sandwich as he was smushing it on into his mouth.
See, that's why Sudoku's worse because she gave Eldon her sandwich.
Well, he has a platter of sandwiches. She can have another one.
Mhm.
Does Sudoku
Sudoku,
take
she's
another
like-
sandwich?
Huh?
Does Sudoku take another sandwich?
She takes another sandwich. And she's cuddling it. And she says, "It's so soft and supportive."
Well, I'm gonna be honest. This isn't how I imagine people enjoy my sandwiches, but I mean, something in the beauty in the eye of the beholder, or something like that.
Something like that.
Some artist said that.
Somewhere. Yeah.
Some galaxy.
hmm
Meanwhile,
Chad's
like,
just continuing eating.
Chad's just like, if I don't acknowledge it, it doesn't exist.
hmm Oh, Ellen's gonna turn to Candela and just be like, "So, like, where do you think you'll go? While or will you stay here for tomorrow?"
I don't know.
No.
Thought I would figure it out by the time, you guys came back, but I haven't.
No, I mean, this is a good place to stay, and then, but so you can just stay here by default because you're here, and if you think of somewhere to go, then you can go there.
I don't know.
Hmm.
Place is not really my style.
Yeah, I would think not. Kind of flammable.
Well, yeah, there's that too.
Maybe Latvia.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Oh, the fire planet. It's
Yeah.
where it's where Armala's from. Also had a girlfriend back there too.
Mhm.
So fucking Valon's dumb brain legitimately thought you just said Latvia, and I was like, what?
Latvia.
Yes, go to amazing Latvia.
I
Just
mean,
by the
Latvia's
way.
alright. It's just,
The planet that totally exists in your universe.
yeah. It's just the planet of Latvians.
Latvia. I can't wait till we get to planet Australia.
Are you sure you have it? I mean, isn't fucking like Mendesha practically Australia at this point?
Oh man,
This
it's
is
just
fair.
Florida.
I mean, that is
What is
Florida.
But it's a
Oh,
desert.
huh. I was well.
Wait, wouldn't that be Nevada then?
Well, fucking Zeska like acts like a Floridian. Just go out in the swamp and just catch a bunch of catfish and frogs and turtles and be like, "Here's barbecue."
Well, yeah.
Bayou.
You're thinking like inner Florida, not like Miami or
No,
Oh, no,
I was
Miami.
thinking of Florida,
Clearwater.
not tourist Florida.
Gotcha. Okay, I was thinking
Florida
like
man, Florida.
I was thinking like Borderlands, like Pandora for
No.
Mendesha.
I was
Like
thinking
Avatar?
of like, what do they call it? The Python Bowl, where everyone goes to find like 17-foot like constrictors in the swamp, or whatever.
Oh. Huh. Maybe Corey knows where he wants to go for his spring break now.
I know where I want to stay away from.
Worst part is actually know of a guy online who does like those kinds of hunting trips. So or like people reserve trips to go hunting.
Like like he goes hunting 17-foot pythons.
Yeah,
Good times. Anything else?
pythons, giant iguanas, gators, boars.
Oh, is he hunting the fucking Yeti while he's at it?
Probably.
Fair enough.
Kind of fucked up that he's like hunting iguanas. Like, what did they do to anybody?
Oh, they're terrible. They're horribly invasive in Florida. They destroy everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So we'll
there's a lot
destroy
of
Sort of.
because they destroy riverbanks. There's like a lot of they eat the eggs of like ground dwelling like native species.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, fun fact for our viewers on YouTube: iguanas are also really good at eating cockroaches. So if you have a cockroach problem and you can't move, obtain an iguana.
This D&D session is sponsored by Squarespace.
Come on, we haven't sunk that
Squarespace,
low.
we can fund your iguana like obtaining.
We can fund your iguana. Insert image of like a website made from Squarespace devoted to iguanas.
Yeah, you know who they sell those iguanas to? HelloFresh.
Hello Fresh. Use the code Valon tries for 50%
No.
off your first purchase.
I don't like this.
Oh, man.
But speaking of iguanas, you can unlock your first
We're moving
iguana
on.
hero
No.
if you download Raid Shadow Legends.
Does that game even exist anymore? I feel like I haven't heard
It
anyone talk
does
about it.
actually. They're just they just had like a huge, gigantic anniversary campaign thing, which yeah. There's a lot of games I'm surprised still exist, but that's not what we're here to talk about.
Yeah,
we
it's
can talk about
not.
that on our podcast that is totally happening at
Oh
some
my
point.
god.
What?
As if
You
D&D
wanted
isn't
Planned
just
for a podcast
as
like
if,
2 years ago.
As if D&D isn't a podcast with dice rolls.
Yeah, well the point is yeah, no, I was telling Candela she could go to Lavia because
yeah.
she might be a bit more
I thought you said
comfortable
Latvia.
there.
He's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, just because I can use fire stuff doesn't mean I want to be surrounded by it literally every second of my life.
I mean, fair enough. I guess just thought of a place where, people seem fairly chill. Don't have to worry about burning it down.
Also, Mendesha too.
Yeah. Despite all
Or-
the batshit insane places we've been around this galaxy,
Yeah.
there's plenty of just normal ass places that are only slightly weird.
Yeah,
I don't
there's definitely as the sentient population evolved, so too did the uh wildlife. So it's comparable.
Yep. Hell yeah, I think even Triton might be a good spot. Definitely not flammable, what with all the water.
Post up on your own island.
Yeah,
Though I can't say.
people will leave you the fuck alone. Or you could, find lots of just people to chill out with.
Can't say I recommend Kafaria though. That place is undesirable.
Yeah, no, it's no fun.
Yeah.
Unless you're looking for like your own like private snow cave to hole up in. Kofar is pretty soul sucking, soul numbing.
I think people are pretty cold there, both in the emotional and literal sense, so
Mhm.
it's a bit of a culture shock if you're used to, yahoos like us that pretty much scream our emotions into the void.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I mean, I haven't been to that many places. Well, actually, pretty much only places I've been besides Zelinia was when I was with you guys for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. I mean, Mendesha did kind of strike that. Kind of sound kind of weird, but almost kind of nostalgic to me.
Mm.
That's interesting.
Just I don't know, the vibe of the community felt similar to places that I used to be at.
Huh.
Sounds like
Not
when dishes to play then.
not really sure about the fact that it's a desert though.
Yeah.
Now, deserts are surprisingly versatile. Yeah, I get you.
Zeska will pipe up and say, "We got oases around places too. There's not a lot. There's something. Mostly
Mm,
some. I read
yeah.
something that some of the big old fancy science people said that it's remnants from some old sea that's dried out."
Well, that sounds pretty cool.
I'll think about it. I guess a little more.
Yeah, I mean, no pressure, right? But, I mean, I know you probably don't want to wander forever, but if you go there and decide you don't like it, we already gave you a list, a whole bunch of other places you could try.
Yeah, when we head on back to Selenia, we can drop you off anywhere you want if you come up with someplace, or if you decide you want to go somewhere else after we leave, and see if you can find passage on um from someone else. But I'm glad you made it here. I'm really grateful for all the times that you fought with us.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, and it was super cool getting to hear your music on the cruise.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. And she kind of looks over at Zane. It's like, I guess we kind of have to figure that out too.
Yeah.
So he'll say, "Well, that can wait."
Wait, did Candela ever say that she knew about the regret demon?
I don't think you asked. Or wait, no. Or was she there? Was she there when you talked to her last time? I think she was.
I feel like she
When we talked to the
was
old
like because
woman?
Yeah.
No, I don't think she was.
I think she was, because it wasn't the last time. Because I know Double Trouble was there. So I assume this is when you were trying to go back to Rasan.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Well, anyway, I don't think anyone ever specifically asked her. So I'm
Okay.
just trying to remember what she would know.
Uh, hmm. Yeah, Near just gonna say, well, she's actually just gonna kind of ask Candela if there's a way to get back to your proper time and or your proper like universe, I guess. Would you take it?
I mean, can't lie and say that there isn't a part of me that kind of wants to go back, but it's not really any logic to it. I mean, it's not really anything there for me.
right, it's like what you're used to or what you grew up with, and so it's like
I
the
mean,
most familiar, if not the most easy, but logically, like you said, there's no logic to it. Logic versus emotion.
but I mean, I've been on Zelinia for about like a year, but most of that time was me just trying to figure out everything.
Yeah.
And then, of course, now it's getting wrecked to shit, and I'm gonna have to figure out everything all over again.
Mhm.
Well, I guess that's sort of true, but not necessarily absolute. Because I mean, Zillinia is one planet. You've got a whole empire with that's like now scattered with Zillianians. So I think you'd at least have a community you'd be familiar with. I know it's not super helpful, but something's better than nothing at least.
Yeah, and at least, well, won't be as big of a jump, at least, in terms of like the technology and stuff.
Yeah.
Trust me, when I first showed up, I was completely lost.
So that makes sense. When we stepped into that other world place, tech was fucking wonky as hell.
What kind of place was that?
Well, everybody looked like you. I mean, without the flaming hair, but you know,
I
you
mean,
man or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. They had like the same kind of like skin and hair. Like, yeah, well, that's kind of like bringing his hand up, but like not touch, like thinking better by actually like touching her. And it's like, yeah, they
Yeah, and their
same general
tech was
build.
it kind of vaguely looked like ours, but it looked like ancient compared to what we have.
Yeah, they weren't
well,
very technologically advanced, which is a bummer because boy, were they under siege.
Yeah, it had like massive cities, and but it was weird.
Hmm.
hmm. Well, wait, but it was like only people like me? Like there weren't like other kind of people?
Yeah.
Nope, other
Just
people,
you.
just your kind, I guess.
Well, that's not where I'm from then. Where I'm from, there was a bunch of different kind of people. Humans are
Oh
just one of
yeah.
them.
Huh. That's kind of cool. Like, what were
I
the other
mean-
things?
Well, there's these kind of like there's like these kind of usually kind of thinner, taller ones, longer ears, like kind of like kind of like double trouble, but not green. Call them elves. There's
Huh.
like
Sudoku's like, ha! She called you green.
double trouble doesn't say anything. Uh, and then like I mean, there were green people too, but well, there was like small ones. Those are goblins, and then there's like big ones. Those are orcs.
Hmm.
Some of those were a
Oh, like
problem, but some
orange
of them.
people, huh?
Uh, who?
Oh,
I don't
yeah,
think. I don't think
like
she
big
met
guy,
him.
gray, just a lot of muscle. Yeah,
Not
Yeah.
very
trust me, if you met
smart.
him, it sounds like good
Uh,
people.
yeah. I mean, most of them were green though, where I know.
Oh,
Uh,
Wait,
oh,
which ones of us were in the fucking fantasy Walmart? Was it all of us?
it was just. It was just the party and Sudoku. I don't think they brought any allies with. I don't think it was any. Oh, jeez. I don't even think Clay was there. Was Clay there?
No, yeah, Clay was there.
Okay.
How many times did we go into the fantasy Walmart?
I feel like we went in there like
went in there once,
twice.
but there was like 3 sessions in there. Like, because I
Yeah.
was in the last. I was in the
Yeah.
last one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, yeah, because I know Clay was there, and the only reason I know that is because we went to Earth in the '80s and we found Top Gun.
Okay, yeah, that was the start of all that. Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, because I'm trying to remember who else we saw. Because I know we saw people and we're like, those are weird.
Well, because yeah, you saw again. What you're talking about with the human one, you're talking about like Vanita's place, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I'm also
Yeah,
thinking because
with
like she's
the
talking
world
about
that's
like
fun, super
fantasy
fast.
races, like D&D races.
Yes.
So I'm trying to remember if we saw any of those in the Walmart.
Because
too.
you also for one of the stops in the fantasy Walmart, you got to you met Daron.
Oh yeah.
So
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
there
Like,
you would recognize maybe some of the things as people you passed by that she's talking about. Maybe.
yeah.
Wait.
Myriad just says, "Ooh, oh, I know. Those elves, whatever. Those knife-eared dudes. Yeah, no, I've seen those before.
Wait, where?
Well, there was a there was like a superstore, right? Like a, you know how sometimes in big cities, like these pop-up stores will show up for like a week or two, or at least in this case, like a day or two, and then they'll be gone. Well, we ended up in one of those, and there was a bunch of stuff from like a different place or time period that we didn't understand. And well, the thing is, we ended up locked in there, and it every time we stepped out of the store, it was like in a different world, kind of similar to like the world full of humans that we talked about. But this one, we met some dude who like had this like weird curved eye object on his back and like some like pointy like sticks with like points on them. And we walked through like the city that looked like super ancient, and there was a lot of like those dudes you were talking about, like these like scrawny twinkish dudes with like long pointy ears that looked super graceful and stuff.
I remember that we went to a place where we had something called a beef Wellington.
Oh yeah, plenty of beef, not enough Wellington.
What's a Wellington?
I don't know.
Isn't it a rifle?
Maybe.
Oh, or something.
Yeah.
Oh no! It's a boot. That's right.
Oh yeah, Wellington boot. I think for a rifle, you're thinking of a Smith and Wesson.
I think
Ah,
it's-
yeah.
Or a Remington.
Well, anyway, yeah, we only stayed there for a little while because we learned when we were in that big place that it shows up and then it leaves by sunset, I think.
Oh wow.
So it kind of goes on like a revolving circuit. Eventually, we ended up back on Zelenia, but there were other people that were trapped there for, a long time and trying to get off at their own stops. So, yeah.
Well, I don't know a place like that. I mean, the store you're talking about. I mean, the world, maybe? I don't know. And who knows, there could be more than one of those places out there. And even if it is the right world, it's not like I would necessarily know, what that place is that the store shows up in. Could be, 1,000 miles away from any of the things I know. Even
Myriad
assuming it is the
shrugs.
right one, I don't know. And also, even then, it shows up on Zelenia, so that doesn't really help me right now either.
Now here's one for you, Candela. I remember on the fields of Aranbatok, when you were all on scooter, there was this creature talking madness, something similar. I didn't believe it back then, but stepping through portals and being from another world, what have you. It was a tiny fellow, covered in fur. Spoke kind of like Clay and her. She does. I forgot what her name was, the Mendesian lady.
Zeska.
Neska.
Nesta.
Yeah, like Clay and Zeska. Does that sound familiar to you at all? Small, furry creature.
I mean, maybe. Kind of not very specific.
Oh. That cat thing that looks like his tail exploded?
That thing, I believe, called himself something with an Andy.
Randy. That's my favorite.
Andy. That was his name.
Tsudoku is cradling the sandwich in one arm and another bottle of alcohol in another.
She's like feeding the sandwich the beer.
It's like a baby.
Treat the sandwich well. It'll treat you right.
Talk about marinating your meat.
Clay, you have a very unhealthy obsession with those sandwiches.
Well, I can also say I don't know. I mean, yeah, there are like various smaller furry people around, but there's there's more than one, so not really sure.
Sudoku pipes up and she's like, what about pointy people? Like they're colorful and they have pointy things on their heads and they have tails and they look kind of I don't know. They look like they should be evil, but they're really nice.
I mean, kind of sounds like you're talking about tieflings.
Yeah, those.
Saber in another universe? Fuck those hell spawns! They don't know who I am.
Neither the hell spawns nor this party here.
Yeah, that's true. Saber's gonna be so disappointed.
They don't know who I am.
I'm gonna say, I mean, yeah, those exist, but like, wait, how do you know about them?
Oh, I was trapped in the store for weeks.
You say that so cheerfully.
Yeah, it was fun when we were trying to fight like the possessed store staff at night.
Well, sounds
I'll
cool.
try to repress that memory.
Oh no, I need that memory. It helps me with my conjurings.
Fair enough.
Little shot of fear-induced adrenaline, and boom, conjure.
It is fair.
Well, I mean, yeah, that those exist, but again, don't really know if it's still. It's a possibility.
And this whole multiple universe thing is weird.
No, somehow we make it work,
Yeah,
or
I mean that's
or, or
'cause
like or like it kind of works.
yeah, I mean I guess because it also just doesn't intrude on our daily lives until it does.
Mm-hmm.
What always that has to deal with all of this? Huh?
The what?
Why is it always us that has to deal with all of this extra
We're the most
dimensional garbage?
most capable and competent, and the most handsome.
You keep telling yourself that.
I will.
Well, I mean,
While I keep contributing and dealing with all of the craziness that is around here.
yeah, I mean it does seem kind of weird, but sometimes it's just you know, no, sometimes it just seems like we just end up in the eye of the storm for no reason. Sometimes it's pure accident, like you know, how are we supposed to know that some pop-up store in the middle of the city was supposed to be an interdimensional gate? Sometimes we get dragged into it. She stares pointedly at Anna, who I know is probably asleep or something. Like running into that portal like that, dragging us into some kind of bullshit with some other planet with some demon and some stupid orbs and whatever else.
As if we don't have all the demons over in this side of existence to worry about.
Yeah, but you know, gotta have more, I guess.
Wait, didn't that old lady in that weird void place
Mm-hmm.
didn't where does she say that like this thing that's coming to Zelenia is from? Didn't she say that?
She said it was
Y'all,
from another layer.
y'all still own that layer nonsense and send the universe.
I know Anna goes on about it, but I really don't quite understand it. I just know that we're on the third, and that thing is from the fifth, I think.
Yeah, that correlates with my memories as well.
Third layer, fifth layer. Ah, no, how do you know you ain't talking bunch of nonsense? No offense. You have a fucking sandwich. He said to us.
Just throws a sandwich at her unconscious body.
He just like she's just sitting there. It hits her and slides down her face.
I mean, something like that could come through tax Zelenia and presumably other places too if it's not stopped. Like, who's to say that's the only one? Or that there's not something even worse?
Well, there's a problem. Well, I guess not the problem. It's the dilemma. You know, do we stop fighting just because there might be a worse possibility?
I mean, I'm not saying that you shouldn't fight, but like, it's not like who knows if that's going to be the end of it.
Yeah, I guess that's where we really have to.
Well, I mean, what could you even do about it, though?
That's the problem. We'll deal with the things we can do things about. Hopefully, be able to find better solutions. Can't we just, save what we can? That's my. That was at least my hope. We could find a way to lock these beasties away from the fifth layer.
I mean, could that even be something? Even. I mean, even if even if that's a thing that you know how to do, which is already a giant if, wouldn't you? Would you even be able to do it here? Wouldn't you have to maybe go there, wherever that is? I don't know. That's the
Yeah?
problem. Nobody knows how any of this works. Well, I mean, someone probably does, but none of us do.
Mm-hmm.
Nope. None of us do. Or none of us know how to do it. And for right now, I refuse to worry about it.
Here, here.
I don't know. Just got this bad feeling. Sorry for bringing everything down.
No,
Well,
it's
partial reality's okay.
not like we haven't been bringing, the Armu in the room, to light every couple of minutes because it's pretty large in all of our thoughts. So,
Mm-hmm.
you know,
Yep, yep.
it's hard not to bring it up.
Mm-hmm.
How can you make future plans when you don't even know if you have a future a day from now? That's usually what people talk about when they get together, right? What'd you do before? What are you gonna do now? Yeah.
Mm.
What are your plans? To make plans. Don't really think about it. I appreciate the reality check. Gotta remember that. Can't get ahead of ourselves. We gotta be realistic.
Oh.
Well, I hope you find somewhere cozy to hole up while this is all going down.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, even I feel like maybe Eldon's parents' place, since that seems to be where we're sending a lot of people.
Yeah, why not? Hey, yeah, Kendall, you can go there.
Yeah, maybe.
Cozy, homey, pretty far away. Very far away from Millennia, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Far from the wall. Your odds are best there,
Mm-hmm.
I think.
I'll. Well, again, I'll think about it. It's not like I have to leave here with people tomorrow.
No,
Yeah, that's
that's true.
fair. There'll be people too.
Mm-hmm.
You have the luxury. You know, I don't know about the rest of you. I've sat at a table like this many times, the dinner before the battle. And no matter how many times I sit at a table and I see all you people, it's always like it's going to be for the first time, for the last time. You think you'd be used to it by now?
Hmm. Never quite loses that edge, huh? Of, oh, this could be the last one.
No. Which makes it all the more confusing.
Oh, like what part of it's confusing? Just the
Why it
like how?
feels like it's the first time.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's always new faces.
Yeah. I
Always.
mean, like brings your present. Your awareness is brought very much into the present.
I think every time it happens, you have more to lose,
Hmm.
right? When you're a rookie, you're the beginning. The programming is still fresh in your head. Die for the empire. Doing honor to your family. You know, earn your keep. Show that you willing to die. Rookies, your rookie comrades are kind of in the same boat, right? No one's telling you they got a wife and kids at home. No
Mm-hmm.
one's telling you that everything you know is going to be gone, even if you die. Dying is your victory. Because the only thing you've got to lose is your life. It's the only thing you have to give. No, it's like the first time because you got things that you gotta lose, things that you gotta give, new people. You know, you gotta might have to say goodbye to. It's also the nature of being a sentient, thinking being, right? Once you get used to it, I think that's when you know part of you has really died forever.
Hmm.
Hmm.
That's a good point. Like the fear and the uncertainty are not pleasant, but or the hope and the hope that hope will remain lit. It's it's a lot to feel, but that you feel that is kind of like the idea of pain, like lets you know you're alive. I guess in this way though,
But are we
uh,
really?
well, yeah, we're feeling something, we're thinking things. Well, like we want things, we're doing something. Like hmm, that seems pretty alive to me. And think about it this too, like what threat are we going up against? Like you had Aron Batak, like you had the Scuda. It was always like one Scuda battle after the other. Then it was the Queen, and then it was the Emperor, and then it was or not the Emperor, but like the first. And then it was um yeah, I'm not gonna yeah, what's his face? Hargis doesn't count. But yeah, it's just like all those people, you're all this, and then look this in order to keep us fighting, like the universe threw some interdimensional being against us. I mean, like, that means like once we beat this thing, there's a real hope that like our galaxy, our universe, our dimension, whatever, could like really settle down in peace. Because it's like shit. After we do this, we all just want to rebuild and recoup and let everything be okay. So I got high hopes. I mean, there's definitely going to be cleanup, and that's going to be sad, and it's going to hurt more when we're in it. We're going to wish it was better for sure, but it's like, but at the same time, I mean, this could really be, like this could really be like our final fight for a while, or our final like big universe fight for a while, and that or at all, and that's definitely worth fighting for. I say.
Maybe that's true. Maybe we managed to beat this thing. Dumb luck or superior strategy or superior firepower. Any of those means. Maybe we win this and we all can go home. The thing I need to ask when I look at all of you who are going to stay, and I will never stop asking this question no matter how many times you've given me the answer. Why stay? Why fight? For Zelenia? For the people of noble causes. But don't you think I don't see it in your eyes? You, Ilden, when you were saying goodbye to your family, possibly for the last time. You near it, you think I see it now? You don't want to die for the Empire, and I don't blame you if you don't. I guess what I'm saying is I should have died many times before. I was taught to die a long time ago. And I'm appreciative that you're all going to be taking the fields tomorrow. But you don't have to. If Zelenia... Is it going to sound very, very controversial coming from someone like me? But what if it's destiny? What if it's just Zelenia's time? How many times have we had to fight these world-ending, dimension-ending events? The Emperor going back into time, these regret demons and the Immortagon, the Scooter even attacking us. Maybe we're just delaying. Maybe it's time for the Empire to go quietly into that good night. But you don't have to go quietly with it. That's my job. If the Empire goes, I go with it. I just want you all to make sure that you have something worth living for besides the Empire. Besides the money. You all deserve more. Yes, even you, Clay.
Oh, you do too, Chad. I know that it sounds like you were made ready for what was seemingly the inevitable end, um, once more into the breach, but I mean, and less prepared for what do I do now? Looking around at all there, like what's left or what's lost, and thinking about what's lost. But mm, but you absolutely deserve an after, because you know, growth can come from ruin, and well, for me, I mean, Zelenia, the Empire, no, that's not my whole cause for sure. Like, and if I knew this thing was just coming for Zelenia, I don't know. I'd feel less resolved about having to face it. But I mean, it already took out Scuda. It's going for Zelenia. It won't stop, and I can't just hide out and hop planet to planet hoping it'll stop, hoping it'll go away. Um, yeah, I have to stop it, and for if it's delaying the inevitable, then cool. We'll delay that inevitable as long as we can. We've had a good run. I've had a good run. All the planets I've seen, all the ships I've flown, all the guns I've fired, all the good drinks and friends, all the sunsets, sunrises, beasties. Treks through the wilds. I'd love to have more of all those things. Maybe a bit less of the beasties, but um, but that'd be great to have more. But if not, then defending Zelenia and all that comes with the Empire, just not just Zelenia and the Zelenian people, but Tirana, Mandesha, Kofaria, the one planet that we're not going to talk about at dinner tonight. Just like all like Trident, all the rest, like like those are all behind it, and those are like all places, all people that have grown from nothing into what they are, into being able to connect beyond their skies into this, like through the star, like through the void, the void of space. It's, well, I think the preservation of all of that is worth risking my everything for. So yeah, that's my answer.
Damn, give this man an award for putting into words all this shit that I probably would have fucked up saying. The point
Nolan
is,
blesses.
yeah, the point is, we're not going quiet. That's not our nature. It's not your nature either, Chad. You'll go silently, but you won't go quietly.
You sure you all want to stay?
How many times do I have to repeat myself? Do I have to beat it in you? We're staying.
Yeah, you ain't going into that. You ain't going into that fire alone. Whether it's aboard the was like it was like the as yet unnamed ship, which we will name at some point, or amongst like all, or along some other vessel, or on the ground fighting. We'll be with you.
Right. Right. You just make me one promise. Nereid, Elden, Anna. If we come out of this the other end, well, I have two requests to ask. If you manage to make it out the other side,
Mm-hmm.
find something worth living for beyond the money and the carnage. Like I said, you all deserve more.
Mm-hmm.
You're too good to be wasting your life on the battlefield.
Mm-hmm.
And the other request. If something does happen to me,
Mm-hmm.
bury me low in Uranbatok with my brothers, where I should have died many times before. That's all I want. No fanfare, no statue, no 10-course meals like we're having here in my name. Just remember me. It'll suffice.
Always. You got it. If that should happen.
I will see it happen, and I will see peace and order in this galaxy if I have to kill this emoticon with my own goddamn hands.
Here. Get him.
Alright, Jake, like, give me a sandwich. He's gonna grab a sandwich and start eating it. Aggressively
Yeah.
munching it.
Aggressively munching it.
Anything else from anybody to anybody about anything?
Not from me.
Okay, well, I guess you can eating, drinking,
Make merry.
for Make Merry for
Yeah.
quite a while. Um, everyone has a good time,
Yeah.
to a degree,
awesome.
at least. Some people may be more fun than others, but it's everyone at least is positive. And as the sun sets and time starts winding down into the night on Rasan, you realize it's about time for you guys to finish up and start heading back. You got a long journey, and you want to get there at least a little earlier than right before it shows up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll something. I'm gonna flip a coin, actually.
Okay.
Okay. Zeska is gonna kind of ask you guys to, drop her off on the way back.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems Kalabi's joining her as well.
Go ahead.
And then as you're kind of, getting ready to pulling up your stuff into the ship and ready to head out, Candela is gonna come up and say, I'd like to go to Mendesha.
All aboard.
At least check it out for now.
No,
Fair
not
enough.
bad. Yeah, place to just kick back, kick back if you want, and cut loose if you want to do that too. Come on board. There's the vending machine.
And then, kind of standing by the ship, not really knowing what exactly to do or say, is Armala.
Myriad's gonna go up to her and say, "Oh, you're staying here?"
Yeah.
Okay. She basically hugs her with Myriad hugs Armala with all of her strength. Stay. I'll be back soon.
Yeah, I know.
One last kiss before getting on the ship. And she is definitely not crying.
Who would think that?
Okay. I guess also Sheer is coming back with you too. So, I think that's where we're going to leave things off.
Sounds good.
So, next week,
Oh,
it's coming.
Battle for Zelinia.
battle we've been building up to.
Mhm.
That'll be good. I really enjoyed that session. That was a lot of really fun, meaningful role play.
Yeah.
Yes.